Palantir has just been crushing it over the past month. After completely cratering from a high of around $40 all the way down to $16, it has now shot back up to over $25 per share and looks primed to continue to move up.
But Luke, I want to buy Palantir, but I didn't join the Market Insiders group where you guys were loading up on Palantir at $16 while everyone else was running for the hills last month, so I ran to the hills too and didn't buy, and now it's up huge.
Well, don't worry. There are still some discounted spots available in the Market Insiders private group for a limited time. Wait, that's not what you were asking about, I'm sorry. So the question is, did you miss your opportunity with Palantir stock? So I will answer that question specifically without the nonsense hype saying hurry and buy Palantir before it hits $3,000 or something ridiculous like that. And that's what this channel is about, is actually buying according to a plan and doing your due diligence without all the hype. And that is why you guys are subscribed to this channel. And if you aren't subscribed, don't worry about it. It's free and easy to do, along with liking the video as well, as that really does help the channel out a lot. Now, I've said from the first time I covered this stock on this channel, it's going to be a sneaky 3x play over the next few years. It will add a contract here, a contract there, and it will just quietly continue to increase its reach and its tentacles beyond just government and large business, but eventually to small business and consumers. Seriously, just Google Palantir stock once every 2 weeks or so and click on the news tab, and you will see an article or two about Palantir adding yet another contract. Again, it's just kind of quiet and it doesn't come with a lot of hype or coverage at all. It's just slow and steady, but like compounding, it adds up massively over time. And despite having an eccentric CEO who thinks differently and, look at his hair, really? For now, he manages to fly under the radar without putting Palantir shareholders on a wild ride. And because of that, I'm not sure Palantir will ever be at the forefront of people's minds, but that's okay because that is not required to become a monster company. Wall Street doesn't care about flash, and in most cases, large institutional investors actually hate flash. I mean, the media loves it, but big money, not so much. Which makes Palantir the perfect sneaky growth stock. And as much as I love the retail movement, and I think it is awesome that we finally have a voice now, the reality is, and the truth is, we, the little guy, me and you, can only push a stock so far. The only way you get to a $700 billion or even a $1 trillion market cap is with the big money getting into your stock. And I feel like Palantir is the type stock that as it matures and starts turning a profit, which, guys, slow down, it will be a few years. Don't let the hype videos fool you. The big money will start to back this stock, and that is when you will see huge moves up in the price. When Wall Street gets behind a stock, and I know we all hate Wall Street, but when they decide to back something, that is when your stocks actually go to the moon. So when that happens, we could see Palantir at a $500 billion or $700 billion market cap or even more. So what you may say, that's years down the road. If it's a growth stock, I want to see growth. Well, how does triple-digit revenue growth year over year sound to you? How about the fact that stock-based compensation is holding down the balance sheet for now, but it's clearly not hindering the growth and expansion of the company? Oh, and that compensation isn't really infinite either, at least not at these levels. It will stop weighing down the company right around the time a lot of the projects that are costing money right now start to become profitable. They also have over $2.5 billion in cash and very low debts. And they are also acquiring companies like crazy, it seems. I mean, there's more than meets the eye there, guys. Ooh, remember Transformers? Actually, I have no idea how to tie that in with Transformers, but Transformers are just cool, especially for those of us that remember and grew up on the cartoon, well before the movies came out. My point is, if you study the company at all, you realize they plan based on decades and on a huge scale. So there is more to these acquisitions than what we see, as it's part of a much larger strategy. But with all this great stuff being said, are you willing to pay a premium from the $16 low or not? Well, you honestly cannot accurately determine that without analyzing the stock and bouncing it off your plan. Are you planning to swing trade it? Hold it for 1 year, 2 years, forever, or somewhere in between? Are you 75 or 25 years old? Do you need income? What is your risk tolerance? Or to put it another way, how will you react if it falls back down to $16 again and you bought at 24? Will you feel terrible and cut your losses? Or will you view it like I would because I have high conviction in the stock? Therefore, I would look at it as an opportunity to average down and increase my position at cheaper prices. How you answer all of those questions, in addition to where you think Palantir stock price will be when it hits your time horizon, makes the decision much more clear and easier to make. You cannot determine if Palantir is a buy or not at this price if you do not do the analysis, have a plan, and know where you are going. So the answer to if you miss Palantir stock really depends on you. If you're swing trading it, it's a much riskier swing trade than it was a month ago. And even if your hold period is just a year, it could be volatile over that time and may not be the best stock. If you're a long-term investor looking to hold for 10 years, then I suspect the price it is at today will be cheap by comparison 10 years from now, so you are only missing out on getting a great price. But there is still time to do your analysis to figure out if the stock is right for you, so now is the time to put in the work. And if you don't have a defined plan for all your stocks, or you don't know how to create a plan or value a stock, we can help you with your planning, as there is a course in the Market Insiders private group dedicated to that, along with creating an infinite money loop and other courses available as well, along with live weekly Q&As where you can ask me anything, a great Discord group, tons of exclusive videos, downloads, and more, all for the price of a meal at McDonald's. So check that out. It's the first link in the description. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.